I decided we're just going to be comfy today, which is, again, my variation of comfy, not necessarily your variation of comfy. I quite get that. I'm also in the chat screen. Usually I go straight into the game, but the game had really loud music, even with it all the way turned down, and then I think it like auto starts something. So I was like, we'll wait a sec. We'll let ourselves get situated. We'll get talking first. Did you know that anime eyes originated from Betty Boop? Skip, I did not. Okay, so I knew that it came from an evolution of like something in Japan. I did not know that it was based on Betty Boop. That's wild if it is. Holy shit. Oh no, a Skittle comfy. Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, oh no? Skittle comfy never results in like horrors upon horrors and emotional traumas and whatever, right? Right? Isn't it nice? Isn't it a variation of comfy to see other people's emotional traumas and not have to deal with your own? Isn't that a variation of comfy? No? Nobody else? Okay. This game is called, that we're going to play tonight, is called Paranormasight, The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. It's a horror adventure? It's got, speaking of anime eyes, we got anime art here. It's from Square, I mean, the publisher is Square Enix, but I've never played it or seen it, and I've had it in my like wish list for a while. Oh my gosh, laugh. The story, all we get here is, oh my god. I think I brought it up on Steam and the video auto-played, even though I never have the videos auto-play, and it freaked me out because there was like a, I don't think it came through the stream, but it was like a scream. How far would you go to bring someone back from the dead? Discover the depths that some will go to in this horror adventure game. That's all we get. That's the only description. They made the art style more appealing to Americans after World War II to market it to the US. They would trade comics with us troops, and that's how Betty Boop was introduced to Japan. Really? Yo. I appreciate the history. I like that. That's how tonight's gonna be, Skip. That quote weather right there. I already feel it. I feel it in my bones. The dead should stay dead. I probably agree with you. It never goes well in any story or any game we've ever been a part of, does it? Hold on, I'm gonna bring you guys to a black screen. You ready? Silence. This way when the game starts. It's because I didn't want it up yet. Here we go. Here we go. It's coming on. There it is. Hopefully this is... I think I'm supposed to have a controller. Hold on, let me grab my controller. Hey, who turned out the lights? Weedlean's like... Oh, wow. I got my controller out and it controls the mouse. Okay. Hopefully I'm supposed to have a controller. I tried to get the settings right. My screen size is not 1920, but it should be okay. Like, that's the highest it goes. I tried borderless and it just made it tiny. So, here we are. Thank you, Carl. I had no idea that TheLastSkittle was streaming. Look. Carlbot's doing his best. He's a turtle. He's real slow. Let's find out what this game is. Good, Skip. I'm glad. Oh. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. What? I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Oh, hello, man in the Square Enix TV. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Does this... Forgive the comparison, but he pops up and he immediately says hello, hello, and I'm thinking like Pokemon Professor instantly, you know? I should probably be thinking, what's our horror series that we were playing that's like choice-based all the time? The anthology, the Dark Pictures anthology? I should probably be thinking of that guy instead, but instead I'm like Pokemon Professor. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. Thank you, Professor. You think Pokemon, I think FNAF? Really? You see this like older distinguished gentleman pop up on the TV and you think FNAF? Clearly I need to watch more FNAF plays. This game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Hey, guys, isn't it nice, unlike The Witness, that it tells us that? That we don't have to panic and worry? Just close. Just close your game, it's fine. Oh, Imp, I get it. I was thinking Doctor Who. You know what? All of those are fair. All of those are fair. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. I don't know why, but that freaked me the fuck out. He also seemed to zoom in a little. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there's a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now, before going on. Wow. Whoa. What is this fuckery right here, in between files and save? This is already a wild start. Okay, so we get exactly what... So if I miss something in the dialogue, we can go back and look at the dialogue. That's good to know instantly in these types of games. We have persons of interest. The storyteller. Guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. I was thinking the episode where the angels strand the doctor and he has to communicate with the VHS tape, or when the TV steals people's faces, or when the TVs abduct people. So many good Doctor Who moments. Alright, we've got like curses, mysteries. This is an interesting menu already. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a zoom in and zoom out. Good. How is this game gonna work? Also, how do I... There we go. Hi, Holly! Happy Friday, friend! I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. I might need the computer for this one. Okay, hold on. Keyboard. I will put... should we put Skit or Skittle? Just do the whole shebang? Maybe we do the whole name. We're in a place of, I don't actually know what time period, but this guy looks a little more old-fashioned. And are you a boy or a girl? Pokemon Professor? Indeed. Wait, I just put Skittle. Excuse me, did you just steal my Steam name? You suspicious fuck. And the music just cuts off too. You suspicious fuck. Why don't you ever go by your first name, The? Well, we could now. The animation style reminded me of Rhythm Heaven. Interesting. I haven't tried that one yet. Yeah, I'm feeling Doki Doki in this too. Should we say yes? I mean, I can... It's kind of prolific sounding if I am a detective to go by The Last S. The Last S. I kind of like it. That's not your name. Okay, fine. I won't sound like some kind of freaking badass bandit. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistakes. I was sure what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? You're suspicious, sir. You're awfully suspicious. Let me try again. You wish to be called Skittle? Yes, you fuck. I don't trust you one fucking bit. No, not Skittle. I agree with Skittle. Make up your mind. If this game has you digging through the install folder, we'll see. I know it's going to feel like One Shot all over again. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't caught it, Bananas is currently playing One Shot, and he's having to deal with all that bullshit. It was so hard to stream. Who says he gets to speak to you? You know what? You're right, Lothy. We could go by Skeeter. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. All right. Now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Oh, look, it says presented by Skittle on the TV. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone else, of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age at which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Skittle, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if, stop zooming in. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only, what would you do, Skittle? Oh, there's a lot of options here. What about Spittle? You guys are just making it worse and worse. I don't know about you guys. From a purely like, let's dive into the deep end here, I don't think I'd ever bring as much as I want to. And I'm sure there'd be circumstances that would test that resolve, right? As much as I would want to, I don't think I'd bring anybody back from the dead simply because, first of all, I don't trust any supernatural source not to bring them back wrong in some way, shape, or form. If that were to, you know, even be possible or take place. I guess I've read too many stories. And beyond that, I don't know. Just somehow feels fucky. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. What? The person you brought back wouldn't want that. Or the being, or the animal, or whatever. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. They wouldn't want that either. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. Yeah, I wouldn't want it. Fuck that shit. Too much responsibility. Too much could go wrong. I asked my mom this once. She said no, she wouldn't want to see my dad again. It would even be more painful to lose him a second time. True. That's another way to go about it. Look at it too. Back from the dead is very vague. Exactly, Holy. That's what I was thinking. Way too vague. You could bring him back as a zombie. You could bring him back soulless. Who the fuck knows? I wouldn't want it. Yeah, let's just... That man is dotting me. As if he doesn't believe me. I've thought this through. Fuck that shit. I don't like the first thought I had of who to bring back. Oh no, you don't like it. That's concerning. I see. He's a demon, isn't he? He's some sort of like he's like the Death Note personified. Very interesting. Yes, yes. That is what I thought you would say. Is it? What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is. Yokai, there you go, Holy. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. Oh yeah, I've never seen one of those in my life. The world I will be sending to you is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. I mean, I've seen them in person. What? I didn't choose that, if you will. That's fair, Skip. That's fair. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones, like this, that can be found all over the city. Now, I have a question. Are they explaining this to us because who we are as a person has yet to be uncovered and we're actually from a distant era? You know, like, despite being named Skittle, this is not me, this is a different character? Or are they explaining this because they assume I am a child who has never seen a public telephone versus a cell phone or like old color TVs? Now, I want to know which direction we're going here. Nah, just an alpha. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Skittle. After all, that is why you came here, no? I do appreciate his like... I guess you don't call it a kimono, is it a yukata? 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 Shit, I think I'm missing which vowel it is. Anyway, but I like the big overcoat, like detective noir style overcoat over it. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki. Actually, in Japanese, would you pronounce that Okie? Maybe? I'm gonna go with Oki for now, though, just because it's a little easier for me to say and I know I'm gonna stumble over it. Is one of them. Okay, we got a Persons of Interest update. Breaking news? God, I gotta say so far, guys, this game has style. A wonderful, weird-ass style. Oh? I wonder what it could be at such a time. Quirky! I'm gonna hydrate. Also, I'm gonna check our person of interest, even though I didn't before. Okie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Holy. The A at the end. I'll try to say it right. I know I'm gonna stumble over it a little. Sometimes when I'm trying to like read a whole bunch of text at once, even if I know the Japanese pronunciation of particular things, my tongue will just like twist. Hopefully we get to call him Shogo mostly, but I feel like we'll see. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Sumida. I always put the emphasis in the wrong place. Born in Western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV. Oh, sorry. This is very hard to do with the... The sticks on the controller want to go way too far. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just press the little button. The little directionals? Nope, that doesn't work. Never mind. He grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. This is an interesting, like, personality check on this guy, isn't it? Quirky, thank you for the hydrates, by the way, sweet one. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Emphasis. Look, just think of it as flavoring. A different dialect. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. I don't think it's saying he's selfish. I think it's just saying he's, like, apathetic, you know, about doing anything more than just, like, the normal flow routine of job, family. Doesn't really want to get into big social, you know, social or political, like, wave. Doesn't want to rock the boat. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Hey, no! Hey, we just learned about that guy. You can't do that. You can't just take him out. You can't just fucking just, like, knock out the dude we just spent, like, 5 minutes reading about. Wow. Well, whether he was selfish or apathetic, he's dead now. And I know I'm saying Sumida wrong. And dead. Not being able to see the struggles of others and the inherent flaws of the system is an endorsement of that system. Yeah, you know what? It is to some extent. Or at least just purposeful ignorance. But sometimes we live there without even knowing that. A 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police... Sumida. Jesus, I'm just gonna say it how I want to say it. Forget it. Fuck it. It's close enough. And have launched an investigation. What fucking fuck? Fuck you, man. Okay. I can see I'm gonna love this game already. Holy no. Did the ads hit? Did you miss the jump scare? Cause holy shit. Hi, Revlet. Happy Friday, friend. Did you play this? I have not gotten to play this yet. I've had it in my library actually for like over a year now. Cadaverific. No. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. What do you mean? That the dude that you just introduced us to is dead? Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge. Oh, sorry, I said back way too many times. Let us turn back time. Nope, he said it too many times. Well, and start again from there. How nice of him, stopping you from getting spoiled. Yeah. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. He's wearing a very creepy mask. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. God, the styling of this game from the get-go, guys, is wild. How it jump scares you with your Steam name. Good creepy undertones. Shogo? Shogo, are you all right? Is this a girl, I think? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Oh, I had to press down to get that to highlight. Okay. Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you. Up. Okay, and... there. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. God, guys, I gotta say, like, 2 seconds into this, already falling in love with the art design. The character and art design's really gorgeous. An OG mask? Yeah, I think I remember hearing about those before, Holy. My money is the old guy is Shogo trying to get you to resurrect him. Yo. Office worker. Shogo Ikie. I'm sorry, the way they did that. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk, alright? When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh, okay, so this is not just like... I was kind of afraid this was going to be more... Well, not afraid, but I was kind of assuming. This is going to be more of a visual novel, but we have some interesting movement abilities. And there's my mouse with the other... So it's not like we're moving around as a person, but we can look around the scene, which is interesting. Whoa! Holy Jesus, girl! Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Pop down the screen, pop up again. Do you remember anything, like where we are, or what we were doing? Oh, what happens if I say the rite of resurrection? The rite of resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seen as you know that name, but... weird. 360 degrees of vision? That's more vision than most visual novels. Exactly. What a cool design so far. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? As long as you don't jump scare me. Look around and select things you want to investigate. You converse with people by selecting their faces. So we click their faces. Oh, okay, we can look at surroundings. Where are we? Oh, right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Okay, just past midnight. Oh, and it gives you a little check mark when you've looked at the thing properly. Neat. Okay. The Visualist. The Visualist novel. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Picking up the details. So we even get like a little magnifying glass. This is a true mystery game. Beautiful. Love it. I'm starting to wonder if I should use my mouse instead of the controller. The controller's a little... woo. Technical term. It's woo. Oh, we kind of it disappears down there. Okay. On the other hand, with the controller, I get a nice vibration. It kind of works as a little notification to me that I'm over something new. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Hi, Jeffrick. Happy Friday, friend. Hope your Friday was good. I guess, unless you guys see something else, I don't think there's anything else we could look at. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. What do you mean by that? I pressed recall in the corner. I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? I'm gonna do us a favor. I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but I feel like the selection thing's a little... I don't want to turn too low just in case there's some fun, you know, moments, but I'm gonna turn it down by 1. It feels like sometimes it's a little loud. Oh, can we just, like, look at her? That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little bit more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. Oh, as in Shogo, our boy, you're interested in her? But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Oh, is that your... That's his distinct personality type. He likes those goth girlfriends. That's his distinct interest. Wait, not quite goth girlfriends, because it's bubbly. It's bubblegum goth girlfriends. So, like Skittle. Oh no. Gotta be wary of Shogo. Hold on. We got an update. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. Oh, so she can see things. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Oh my god, I hope we get to see Ogopogo. I want to see Ogopogo. A little Inu named Ogo? The Pogo? Okay, sorry. I'm excited. There's a doggo. There's a doggo in the game, guys. I'm excited. Also, Yoko sounds great, except for the fact that she's suspiciously like, I'd be into this too, mystery magazines and haunted spots. Like, only suspicious part is that she very much wants to do this resurrection thing. Hi, JT. Thank you for the headbats. She wants to do this weird resurrection thing. To what end? We'll find out. Oh, I guess it goes down here. Okay. How you doing, JT? I hope you had a good Friday, friend. Do I have to recall more? Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinchicho and was taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Ogopogo is a Canadian lake monster? Oh my god, holy, I'm gonna have to look it up later. I'd never heard that. I didn't realize I had to move. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely. I'm a good Samaritan, or definitely the other thing. No way. We're not gonna play him off like skeezy. No. We're a good Samaritan. We're just being chill. Oh wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. Exactly what a skis would say. Okay, look, but I couldn't say the other thing, could I? Could I? What does she even mean? Something else could mean a lot. Look, 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 look. She means, are you just here to try to get with me? Or more? You know? That's all. It encompasses a lot of things. I like the expressions they do here. The what? And now I've done it, I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would at least have heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Sorry, that's Edo period, isn't it? I think the reason I said, like, do we say Edo over here, but it's actually Edo? That's what I think, right? Or maybe I'm just confusing something that I've heard before. Edo, that's how I thought, like, that's how I would pronounce it with the Japanese pronunciation, you know? But I'm wondering if I've heard people over here say it Edo, and that's why I got confused for a second. I know the Japanese pronunciation. Guys, I took Japanese, I know the Japanese. I'm asking for the English pronunciation. That's the only way you've heard it. I don't know, I feel like I've heard Edo over here for some reason. Just, you know, like how we say anime and manga, which I tend to say in that pronunciation over here just when I'm, you know, speaking English too. I'll sometimes switch, but it's a little harder to switch into like a Japanese tone when you're saying English words. I've only heard Edo from Americans. See, that's what I've heard. I've heard the Edo from Americans and Edo in Japanese. That's what I was thinking. I like how you I like how you spelled it do. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Oh, so maybe, guys. Maybe she's following this because she just wants to find all of the mysteries. I mean, that's clear what she was saying. I'm just assuming the resurrection thing is one of the mysteries too. And not because she wants to do anything seedy or scary? No, never mind. She probably does too. I really thought that music was riffing on Walk Away Renee. I haven't heard that song. But the music, I really love how they did the music design so far, how it was cutting in and out of scenes. We exchanged contact information and we talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? So we sit here staring off into space, recalling, and suddenly she's gone. Oh. Did I just literally go in the... yep, probably the wrong direction. Don't look at me. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Damn, Shogo! Way to be jealous of a statue, man. What's up with Shogo, guys? He's got some... I'm gonna start leading into wholly selfish theory from the beginning. Banana! Yo! Bananas, thank you so much for the raid, friend. I saw a little bit of your stream earlier. I didn't realize you were still streaming. How you doing? It was one shot today, wasn't it? How was it? How was it? Did you have fun? Bonk! Hold on, I shall hydrate. Bananas, I just got jump scared by this game at the very beginning. It had a very similar thing. It reminded me of One Shot because we were talking to this mysterious guy in a TV and he was instantly like, hey, what's your name? And we put it in and then he's like, oh, did you mean this? And luckily he didn't steal the Microsoft name this time. He stole he stole the Steam name. But I was like, oh yes, I am the last S, in fact. What? Grin too? Grin! I'm having excellent fun with it. Yo, I'm so glad. I loved One Shot. And Grin, thank you so much for the raid. I caught a little bit of your stream earlier too. Sorry guys, I didn't even get to say hi. Even though I watched both your streams a little earlier, I had to do I had to run to the walk-in clinic and it was a whole fiasco this morning. And then I just came skidding into the office and had to stream and I started late regardless. Hi Pavs, how you doing? Grin, how was your stream? Indie Games up here doxing streamers. I know, Holy. I swear, after One Shot, I went and checked my stuff and I was like, I'm gonna have to change my name in here if they're just gonna steal your Microsoft name. Not that it matters that much. I mean, you guys already know my author name, some of you. So it's not that bad, but I'm still I was still damn, yo, give me some warning. I'm doing good, Babs. I'm so glad. Bananas Grin, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you guys. I don't know if you've ever played this. It feels like a game both of you would like. I have not gotten very far in it, but holy shit. The wild ride it has been in even just the beginning. This is Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, and I know there's a second game, so if I like this one, I might do that one too. But I know you guys have, I know it's late for you guys, and you gotta probably get your rest, but if you want to curl up and watch a little bit of Mystery Time and me panicking, feel free. My friend doxes me every time I join his stream. Oh no! I mean, I guess it's okay if it's allowed, but if it's not, it's like shush, shush. It's not a school night. Good. Also, I was just making fun of this kid. So Shogo's came to the... Our main character Shogo here that we're following so far. We're actually Skittle. I gave the name to the character Skittle. We are actually ourselves, but we're watching this through Shogo's eyes. And he came to the part with Yoko here. And she's into some supernatural stuff. And clearly he doesn't remember much. He got hit in the head or something. But like... they're trying to do some kind of supernatural bullshit, and he's like looking over her, he sees her over here like digging holes and petting the statues. He's like, no animal needs that much petting. I was like, man, that reeks of weird jealousy, buddy. What are we talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, aren't we gonna go over to say hello? Don't we gotta go over to say hi? Jeez, she's still at it. Okay, buddy. I think you were supposed to be doing stuff with her. Like, man's like, no. We get an interesting, like, 360 view. We got the telephone already. Maybe we need to press her call. That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Okay. I guess we learn how the files work now. So these are the different locations. Honjo... oh, are these the different ones? Okay. So we have... Oh, never mind. This won't let me do that. So we have the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers. The Haunting Clappers, huh? The Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. Okay. Do we read all? Whoa, there's pictures. How big are these descriptions? Not too bad. I guess we gotta know, huh? Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of those stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. While many of those were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Alright, what do we got? An enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinchibori, many fishermen once gathered on the section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind! Leave it behind!" Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. So I wouldn't fish there. I was trying to be a polite poltergeist, but I'm dummy thick. My haunting clappers scared the people away. Holy caught me. My brain went a weird place with clappers when I read it. And then we'll get that. We'll see. The Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komajata High School. Oh, well, that means we're going to be going to a high school. When walking around his estate, He heard the sound of music, much like that of Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Waragesui Canal. Sorry, I think I butchered that one. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. That one's less scary sounding than the canal, at least. The river could just have mercury poisoning. It could. The beckoning light. Oh no. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Okay, but that could go either or. That could be a nice one. Could be. The haunting clappers, here we go. As the evening bell rings in Ariecho, near present-day Shimoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kutsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. So far, the canal one sounds the worst. Nobody else has been like, and there were reports of deaths, right? Or did I miss one of those? The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This might be my favorite one so far. They were like, no, it was literally an evergreen. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Oh, that's my favorite one. Here we go. Oh, okay. There's a mystery one here for some reason. The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in the Midu. Can somebody remind me real quick what a daimyo is? Is that a lord of the area? Who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. Sorry, controller being weird again. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Oh, just the weird supernatural part was just like they use drums. It's the middle lord. Okay. Above shogun, below emperor. Okay. I thought I remembered that it was a noble of some sort. Thank you, Holy. The foot washing mansion. Okay. I don't know what it is yet, but the foot washing mansion sounds really strange. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that weird in the Holy Grail, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when they go to the tower with all the maidens in it. I don't know why it reminded me of that. Let's see. It's probably going to be something totally different. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Waragusi Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot... Nope. totally different. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. Wash, it commanded. Yes, the castle anthrax. I was like, what is this, a weird house washing? Like you come in and people wash your feet? No, this is a huge fucker of a foot that commands everybody to wash it. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. Oh, that's convenient, so nobody later can ask, well, what happened to the smashed wall and roof later? A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. I hope we don't run into a gigantic foot in this game. The one-sided reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo, who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma. That's probably the emphasis I was supposed to use. Hi, Genzi. How you doing? Happy Friday. Well, a giant foot showing up is a Monty Python thing. You're right, Holy. Still works. Still works. Attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal, another canal, near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okuma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Well, you can't just leave it there. What the fuck happened to her? Did she die? Why did he do such? Did he get away with it? Fuck that shit. Fuck you, man. That's the most enraging story so far. Hi, Genzi. Aw, I'm sorry you're tired. Get cozy tonight, get some rest. Last one, guys. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one might happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South... More canals! Known as South Warigasui. Sui, probably. But there is something strange about that cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Alright, we have recalled. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Wait, didn't I just... Oh wait, is there like a bigger note section? What did I miss? Let's kind of clear these just so... just so I can find... Oh, occult craze maybe? Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Alright, I think these are just ideas of things that we looked at already. Well, I guess I've got to learn how to do this somehow. Just left of the right away. Is there a place that he leaves notes in particular? Or are we supposed to be helping find wherever this is? Okay, maybe we're just supposed to press recall after all that. Sorry, it's just saying the same stuff over again, which is why I'm not reading it. I should check my files. But we did check our files, buddy. We're fine. We're good. I guess I have to do something with what we learned there. I I imagine to find this, first you gotta find the canal and then you gotta fish. Did you guys bring fishing rods? This is a bit of a supernatural horror mystery game, Gen Z. It started with a strange narrator who looked like this and gave us some weird directions and did some spooky shit with our names and even showed us that he might have died, but then he said it was a spoiler and we don't remember anything. And then these are our two characters. We're following through the eyes of Shogo right now. And he's with Yoko, and they're looking for a particular mystery called the Whispering Canal. Kinchibori. I don't know if there's a way to... Do we just... No, I can't click that. That is the note, so maybe we have to look around. I guess this is just the small... This is me trying to figure out how the mechanics of this game work right now. We read the mysteries. We know we're looking for the Whispering Canal. I'm kind of using a controller, which is why the aim is all jank, but I'll decide if that's good enough or not. And she's digging in that zone, and I don't know why she's digging, really. But every time I try to press on her or the stuff, he says, oh wait, she's coming back this way. Did it just bug or something? I had to check the files like 3 times and then I was like, okay, we're good. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I could, you know what, I won't make her sound crazy. Well, maybe I should. I didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear anything? Nah, you're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? What? Hey guys, is Yoko dead? Is she a deadie? Is she a dead one? Are we talking to a dead girl? Fumbles! Hi, Fumbles. Yeah, gaslight. No, I didn't hear anything. I don't think it's a graveyard, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about, Gen Z. There's no bug. Huh? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinchibori Park. What? You're just gonna leave us? Excuse me. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? Well, when you say creepy things in the dark, ma'am, and we have a memory issue, yes. But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. What does that have to do with anything? Am I going insane? That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure. I can handle a solid Moscow mule. What? What does that mean? Is she doing some, like... weird code language here. Holy, get the good sleep, friend. I appreciate you hanging out. And remember, if you know the exact moment you die, you are essentially immortal until then. Hell yeah. It's a drink. I know it's a drink. What does it have to do with Paranormasight? Why are you measuring in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. Wow, we're zooming real hard into her eyes. You can't be serious. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal stuff at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it, unless... No, it can't be. Yeah, unless she's dead. Unless we're dead. Unless everyone's dead. I'm questioning everything now. Where's her? It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. Buddy's starting to get scared. I guess we could look at the telephone again. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. I guess every time the time changes, we have to like re-look at stuff. Alright, I imagine we're supposed to be finding something though. Why are we just standing here? She was a drunk driver maybe? Oh no. Oh no! Gen Z's bubbles, no! But it's crawling. Okay, this is just what he said before. It's just crawling with kids during the daytime. We don't really have anything new to look at, so... We can ask about the alcohol. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about all this shit, ma'am. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. Whoa, wait a minute, guys. We know from her description that she can see ghosts. What if it's the other way around? What if Shogo did die and now she's seeing him, but she's not telling him? She's just using him as like a ghost dog to track down the mysteries. Ooh, that'd be evil. Ha, I don't believe in them, so I win. That's how you beat them. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Well, then you're a liar. Really now? I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't you go for a drink sometime? Oh, why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Ah, Shogo. Still shooting a shot. Ooh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. Willow! Hi, Willow. Happy Friday, lovely. How you doing tonight? Wait, does that checkmark mean we're done with that conversation, but because this doesn't have a checkmark, that one's not quite done? Let's see if something else different takes place. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. Okay. Yeah. So unless there's a check mark, there's still more to hear there. About the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I just remembered, I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Oh, well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Ooh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there might be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. And there's more. What about the 7 mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories? That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the ones that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. Yeah, that was the scariest one. Well, the foot was also a little weird. And so was the guy who cut up the lady. But that was more anger-inducing than supernatural. People who fished in this canal could hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. And now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Wow, she looked really serious before she said that. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Do we have to talk to her more? Okay, Rite of Resurrection. What the fuck is that? Oh, by the way, were we talking about the Rite of Resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by a local historian, Hideki Harashi, at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real. And now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arashi himself. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. Hmm? You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, God, she talks in such an interesting way. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. But along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then... I want to know both things. Let's start with, why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? Oh, look at that expression. You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. Didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Her doggo? Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must have been hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? I don't know. Do we believe her? Do we believe her? I could see you wanting to bring your dog back to life. Don't get me wrong on that front. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me imagining something with her expressions is telling me that it might be something else? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the Rite of Resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proven to be quite the capable assistant. Oh wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but... Some say what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the Rite of Resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the Rite of Resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Oh whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Whoa! Whoa! What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Oh! Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. Is she pointing at something behind us? Something's got Yoko really rattled. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Uh-oh. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push LT. Okay, hold on. I don't get this. Wait, I can't control it. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? What the f... Excuse? Huh? Huh? What the... What is... Something... What is it? Why is this happening? What the fuck, guys? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Isn't that where we were already? Kinshobori Park. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way, it can't be. Why? Holy shit, guys. Shenzi says learning how to grieve is better than obsessing over someone to bring back to life. A great way to tell to not do in real life, talking about next to the canal, where you need to abandon someone who's really poetic. True. Lucky. Oh, it's this game. This is the first I've ever seen of it. Keen to see where it goes. How you doing, friend? Happy Friday. I am so curious. I've never seen a playthrough of this, but I've had it in my inventory for a while, and it just surprised me like 10 times already. And we're just in the beginning. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh! I think my scream sufficed for his scream. What the hell just happened? No, damn it, I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Okay, phone. Right, the phone. I call an ambulance. Lucky, I have to look through those properly. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I gotta deal with the spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've gotta try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seems like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. And maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Whoa. Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere. But where? I'm sorry, my face was still scared from earlier. I got scared. Jesus. The Dead by Daylight Summer Showcase was so good too. Can't wait for next Sunday. Yo, I gotta look through all the showcases. You guys will have to tell me too, like, either in gaming or in the little suggestion box in the Discord, if you see any good games. Jesus, this story already, guys. All right, she's still there. An ambulance is coming. We're looking around for something supernatural. Had to step away too. Has it started? Rev, it started. Shit happened. It scared me. Wait, what is this? Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop it? It's a fish. I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed stone acquired. The Whispering Canal. What? A fish of great power indeed. What? What the? Help me, leave. Why? It hurts. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Yeah. Resentful memories flowing into my mind. Such deep sorrow. Turn their backs. They walk away. Leave me behind. Drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. Well, you have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Excuse the fucking fuck? Press the use curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Wow. Wow, that's a power I wanted in life. I always thought, wouldn't it be nice to kill people who walk away from me? A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick, black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Did we just enter a death game? Tell me honestly, did we just enter a death game? Did we just fucking enter an anime death game? Also, I think they just called us a lesser soul too. What the hell was that? It was like the cursed memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul drugs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Alright. First off, Skittle doesn't want to join this. Skittle doesn't want to join these shenanigans. Also, very fucking likely if she was holding this and then this happened, she brought us here particularly to curse us. No? To steal our soul, maybe? No? Am I just thinking too much here? I don't know. I'm a little sussy of this one now. Little sussy of her. I mean, she's sussy now. Oh, shut up. Anyway. What the fuck? Oh, good. There's a shadowy figure. Hey guys, look. We got her just dead in a weird way. We've got a weird ghost. And we got a shadow man standing underneath the tree. Who do you want to talk to first? Ghost or shadow man? Nothing said she was the one who had it. Actually, there was an indication she dropped it. Well, we didn't see her drop it because everything's in slow motion, but she fell to the ground. There was a thing on the ground suddenly that wasn't there before. And it's like, hey, did Yoko drop that? Yeah, it was just next to her. I'd say it's your fault you picked up the curse stone. You know what? You're right, Lucky. Why did we fucking pick it up? I'd like to go home now. I'm gonna go with ghosts first. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Yeah, I mean, Occam's razor this, though, for a second. Did a ghost drop a mysterious physical object? Or did the person who's into the occult who brought us here mysteriously in the middle of the night? I know you like to protect the pretty girls, but hear me out here. Hi, Elle. We got a mystery. Elle, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. We have a mystery on our hands. We have a suspicious... Yeah, I've already thought Death Note tonight, too. I agree. Feels very... I guess it could have been somebody. It could have been this guy. But I don't think he's the one who dropped the device. If she was a curse bearer, and we're in a death game now with other curse bearers... Maybe she wasn't even trying to go after us. She might have just had somebody here to help her, but like she might have been in this game already, and this guy could have even activated his own curse against her to get his extra points, you know? Call Scooby-Doo in the gang, yeah! Did Yoko drop the curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? I didn't even realize they were addressing what we were talking about right there in the dialogue. Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? I sure think she did. Sorry, you're just saying the same thing again. I guess we gotta... Now that I look closer, is there someone there? I mean, I figure we call out. If we stay silent, nothing happens, right? Also... We need to find out who this guy is. Hey, who's there? Oh! Okay, I thought he was a ghost for a second. Maybe that's just how people move in the game. Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. No? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? Wait, were we cursed the whole time? What? Oh god, this man looks a little bit like a Frankenstein kind of character. Well, if it wasn't him, how did she die? Yeah, she was looking at us too. I don't know. Our guy does have amnesia. He might be an unreliable narrator as well. There's a lot of things that come into question. Let's examine him first. A tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. That's not a lot. You know, that's not very reassuring coming from an amnesiac. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? The man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks really shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. Is he one of the other curse bearers? Then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. Is there a pacifist route? Can I just not kill anybody? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Imp the Matrix. Dear me. It is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe? So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger. Takumi Yumioka. Oh, let's see what we got in here. The man who covertly watched Yogo Ikie at that's all we got. Oh look, now we have Curse Echo underneath these. Oh my god, guys. I did not know this was a death game. Oh my god, Elle, thank you so much for the 50 streak. What? That's amazing. You're so sweet. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. We're just standing here with poor Yoko behind us. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? How do you know about that? Oh, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way. Oh, this is Shogo, sorry. I hadn't thought about it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? But then you'd just kill us for walking away from you. Be like, sure, buddy, but you go first. Sir, I don't know you, yeah. Death Note meets Fate is an interesting concept there, yeah. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. Me? What are you? That wasn't me. I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Yours. I said that like drawers. Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably. But you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He seems to. He can't have a curse stone? Wait, can you have more than one curse stone? It's interesting that we're suddenly giving the choice with very little knowledge to have to make a decision, a distinct decision one way or the other here. I'm kind of not a fan of those type of decisions. Being a bit of a wishy-washy fishy myself. I like to keep things open, but here we go, guys. Commitment. He must have a curse stone, or he can't have a curse stone. I don't think we figured out anything that said that you can't have more than one curse stone. Old Natsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Oh. So we got soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into residue, known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. That's even more reason not to do this. Do I get a choice in the matter? I don't know if there's anything that would help us here. Let's see, curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Interesting. So if we can see curse echoes, does that mean that guy does not have a curse echo? Otherwise, we would be able to see it? We don't know how it works yet, I guess, because there's something else in the park. Do you trust me? I just met you. Exactly. Like, man, you're calling me the murderer, too. Also, if ours has to do with people walking away, then some of these other curses have to do with, like... Let me see. There's not a lot that were, like, lethal. This has to do, a lot of them have to do with canals. This has to do with music. This is a very lethal curse. Are all of them just as lethal? It's wild. There's one about with the beckoning light leading you. Hearing clappers. The evergreen tree, so somebody who has that curse, you would assume doesn't die? I don't know. I don't know, just a lot of guesses. I don't know. We'll just say one. He must have a curse stone. I don't actually know if there's multiple endings or things that happen here, but I'm not sure how we're even supposed to come up with the answer, so... At least, it'd be safer to assume so. Yes, there you go, buddy. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. Must we? How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about other curse bearers. Well, what do you think, guys? I feel like the ambulances should come around, hopefully. Let's see. It's hard to believe she's so full of life just a few minutes ago. Oh, that's closer. Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe. Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Oh, does it have to do with him? Okay, hold on. I guess it's time to really look through these. Imp says stretch. I will stretch. That sounds like a good idea. You know what we should also do real quick? We should save before we make a mistake. I haven't saved once yet. I probably already made a mistake. Alright guys, let's see. Fool's Procession has to do with the sound of music. Like the movie. Walking along the road near at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it could cause it to go out suddenly. So a hazy lantern light, that's not what this looks like, but could be. It's a light. It says it looks like a will-o-wisp. The haunting clappers just, like, make a sound. Just did it over here and got a full-length pop. That's why it made me decide to redeem. I appreciate it. Sometimes I get so into these I forget to, like, move properly, and I need that stretch. It can't be the evergreen beech. That's literally just an evergreen tree. But we don't know the basis. We were told that these stories might not be the real stories under the surface, right? So there was a tower, firefighter, and they used drums. There was a big old foot. So far, the beckoning light is the most reasonable. Infamous rogue by the name of Temezo who fell for a woman named Okama, so that's when he cut her up. And then there's the ever-burning lantern, which has to do with a soba cart. So the only thing that makes sense is the beckoning light, right? Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Well, if it can kill us in any way, one would assume we do not follow the light, correct? Hopefully. Guess we'll find out. Good thing we saved, just in case. I wonder how often you can die in this. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. No, nothing else, okay. I was just curious if more appeared. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1. He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Oh, sorry guys. I meant to hit his head. Barely have a life outside work, imp. He's just like me. For real, for real. Oh no. I still feel like when you touch on people, like that sound is really loud compared to everything else. I don't think there's a way to separate it though. And voice volume's on high, but I haven't heard any voices. Have you heard voices? I haven't heard any voices. Do we get talking in here? I think I'm being lied to. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... maybe the voices are implied. I'm the voice. About Takumi, about Yoko, about my curse stone. What's up with that light? Can we go through all of them? Or is this... Huh. I do actually want to learn more about him. Do you think we should try going through all of them, or should I try aiming for a very specific topic? So far, I'm not quite sure. We haven't gotten the idea of how punishing this game is, or if you have to, like, make particular choices. That's true, Rev. That's true. And in fact, I could save right now just so we don't have to go through all that I just did again. Let's just do that. So we'll save there. I should probably remember to use different slots too, just in case. And we'll just do them. Follow your heart and your fish. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. Oh, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the Grey Sorcerer, Suigen Gamioto. Oh, we have sorcerers in this world. Suigen Gamioto? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion here came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Oh, why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. I don't know about that, buddy. Tell me more about Yoko, then. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. I'd need to see his hands to know their trust, yeah. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. What? Excuse me? There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? That makes it even more suspicious that Yoko called us out and didn't tell us fuck all. Right, guys? There's no point in continuing this conversation. Oh, this is him. Shogo, sorry. There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Oh, but we can still ask Yoko about Yoko more. Why are you so convinced that it was my curse that killed Yoko? Oh, why? It is simply that. Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? The light's still there. I don't know if this seems like a hey, look over there situation, right? Do we trust this guy? This seems like a hey, look over there situation. Let me steal a curse from your pocket or kill you, or this is what my curse does. I mean, it's good psychology though. I am so tempted to look. I'm so tempted to turn around right now. Are those trustworthy hands? I don't know, man. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. This is still the same stuff, which is why I'm not reading out loud. Okay. Wait, that's it. Oh, he thought of something. My work. That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. What? Excuse me? What do you remember about him from work? Takumi is the secretary of the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. Uh-huh. And we work for that, don't we? Working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company. Yep. Okie doke, he works. This fucker works with us. We just don't know him. You know what I just realized? We're in Japan and he has never once spoken with his hands. We can't trust him as far as we can throw him. They haven't bowed either. Then again, I guess we haven't been in that situation. Only trust hands in the yaoi variety. Yeah. For Pride Month, man. But look at the Sugen Gamioto my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. I agree, Rev. Look at those hands. They're not nearly long or bony enough. Let's do the think before we turn around. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Okay. I'm not going to turn around. I don't know if that's a bad idea. I kind of want to save and turn around just to see what happens, but I'm not going to turn around. How he's slowly moving towards us. Let's pull the same thing on him. Sugen Gamioto, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hyoko Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Oh well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. ... Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. I feel like either he or the chairwoman want to bring somebody back to life. And that he's just fucking lying to us to our face. He hasn't reiterated the movement thing. We're gonna get eaten, aren't we? What are you doing? Should you not check on her? No. Nope. Nope, I'm not turning around. Fuck that shit. If she's a zombie, oh well. I kind of still want all the other information. Though I think what's up with that light is gonna get the best response. I don't know if I want to go into my curse. What about the other curse bearers? For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. Ooh. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie. but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it is too late. Too late? Whoa! It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're gonna stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Damn, Shogo. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Yeah, for serious, dude. Chill. Right, Rev? Chill. Oh god, I almost turned around. I don't trust this guy, but I also think that he's talking some sense. You're not in the office working overtime. I must punish you if you refuse to give me what I want. You are not in the office working overtime. I'm gonna report your ass if you don't let me go. I'm gonna ask about the light. What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right... Huh? It's gone. It was right there. I see. It seems you've become the mark of another curse bearer. Jesus, poor Shogo. Alright, guys. I'm gonna... God, I don't trust anything in here. I'm gonna do a different save. After all that talking. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna turn. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Yo, knew it! I knew it! Don't trust this fucker. We saved. I had to know. I had to know. Damn it all. Shogo Okie, deceased. Can I just reload? My, Skittle. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. I wanted to know, Rev. I wanted to know if they would actually kill you if you did those things. That's so crazy. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Oh, I didn't have to worry about my save. Okay, I'll keep it. Do not turn around. It's back to that exact moment. Okay. I like that. I like how they do that. That makes me want to hunt the deaths as much as the good stuff, you know? What do you want with my curse stone, anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I'm certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences is, in itself, a curse. Honestly, I was surprised you didn't die when you turned around earlier. Oh, you mean like when I looked at the light again? Yeah, I guess it just wasn't enough because he was still kind of there. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who would not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away. How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well-versed in supernatural matters. Well then, just give us the name of the sorcerer, buddy. Give us the name of the sorcerer, we'll go take it to him ourselves. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. Oh, Rev, I see. I didn't think about that. I don't have to keep on. Okay. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Interesting. Does that come up in files or something? So I wonder if it's going to give us the choice to not kill people or if we're going to have to kill people too. Hi, Granny. It's so... Great quote weather for the night. How you doing? Happy Friday. We're playing comfy mystery horror game. It's totally comfy. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone, in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. This plot do be pretty thick. I appreciate that. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. I'm gonna choose not to use a curse if I can. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. If I have a pacifist route to take in any game, I'm gonna try to take it. Who knows where that will lead? Well then, I bid you good evening. What? I didn't press anything! Shoko Okie, you dare. I pressed nothing! I pressed nothing! Evil curse. Stupid curse. Who said you could go off on your own? You're supposed to listen to me. Fuck you. Yumiyoko leaving while showing off his Michael Jackson dance practice. I guess this is a very much enforced death game. Foolish suit man, your supple backside is ours to curse. Apparently we fucked him over. Oh, he's making some uncomfy sounds. Oh no. You are not the one holding the curse stone. Shogo is. You're right, Rev. I was a fool. I thought I had any control. I'm just watching this shit. Then again, I was the one who turned around. What the fuck, man? He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. Did you give me a choice? I swear to God, game. Let it be said, by the way, that it's wild that Shogo was so ready to pull the trigger. I know! He didn't know that if he turned around, the guy would murder him. He knew the guy was lying to him. It's still wild to just be like, oh yeah, I'm ready to murder now. It makes him super sussy too. What am I watching? People just going crazy. Yeah, he just watched. Shoko Okie, 2 a.m. What do you guys think? Is he running? Is he getting out of there? It doesn't say park anymore. Kinshicho area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. All right. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. What the fuck, man? You just went full on in. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. You know what I don't like about this? He's going to kill people to resurrect a girl that he knew for a month. A girl he knew for a month that, by the way, had nothing, no hints that she was, like, interested in him. What happens if you resurrect her and she's not romantically interested in you, buddy? Are you just gonna, like, be happy that you murdered a bunch of people? Like, what I'm doing is I'm questioning his motivations here. Are you doing this because you're romantically interested in her when she might not be romantically interested in you? If this is surely, if this is actually a good Samaritan thing and you're just like, oh, I liked her, I want to see a person live, but that's not what it feels like given the hints that he's dropped so far. Exactly, Imp. Is he gonna hold it over her as something she owes for? Exactly, that's what I'm feeling. I'm getting a skis feel off this. She also was absolutely trying to make you turn around earlier. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, Rev. I'm thinking she brought us there to be the first Dreg Soul. Guy that she barely knows. Hi, Halo. Happy Friday. We got some fucked up individuals that we are learning about tonight. He's the bear. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't be a curse bearer after all. Shogo, the kind of guy to say nice guys finish last. That's what it feels like. He got that energy right now. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. Wow, buddy, you just got hungry, huh? I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Girl resurrects, gets Shogo to turn around, stage whisper, there can only be one. I mean, at this point, if these two are both as, like, skeezy as I believe they are, and maybe I'm just playing this up in my head, but I believe they're both skis balls, maybe they deserve each other. In hell. Shogo looking at the general populace like a D&D character in an experience-based game. he really is. He's doing that, like, anime pro tag thing. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? Here we go, guys. I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Iyoko River, just over Shimoku Bridge. The foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around south or Igesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light of Honji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. What do you get? Which curse do you guys want to go to first? Anybody have a suggestion? Well, I'm gonna look at these first while we think. I'll collect the other curse bearer souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The only item we have is a cursed stone. Can I press on it? The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It is currently 1% filled with soul dregs. Can't believe this fuck. I'm still mad at him. Like, maybe some of my suspicion, besides the fact that he's being absolutely suspicious of himself, is that I'm still mad at him. Like, I did not press a single button. They had that thing in the corner. I didn't press it. That was all him. Let me think. So they said there were like 2 down here. They're the clappers. Wait, was South Waragesui the Bigfoot? I'm kind of interested in going to where the Bigfoot is. Oh, how do I... There we go. The foot washing mansion. You guys want to go see the Bigfoot? These are all going to be fascinating in their own way. Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? This is as far as we can look around. I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Oh? Is that the only thing around to... We got a creature. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form. I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. Oh, can we... I guess we'll think for a second. Decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the conditions for that person's curse. It seems like I can still back out if I want, but do I want to? Okay, we'll do a little... I guess it doesn't matter if you save, right? Because we get another chance every time, but... Oh, interesting. Let's do it. Is that curse echo that's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Let's observe. No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. I don't know if that's the move. I think we gotta actually... Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Here we go, guys. Instant death. Does that person... I think he has a sword in his stomach. Oh! Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing. Somebody's pulling me in. Oh, that hurt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? Oh, damn. We are in total blackness. Oh, you're approaching me? They got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad that they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out. Shit, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. Oh, I wonder if I should have gone somewhere else first. I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. I run into walls no matter where I feel around myself. They're made of concrete, I think? It's a pretty small room. Whoa. Shogo said the same thing. Whoa. What the? Ah, my stomach feels like it's ripping apart. Uh-oh. Are we dead? My stomach! Oh, shit! I think we killed him again. Deceased. My Skittle. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you might have survived if only you could have done something about the pesky darkness. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please before approaching the curse echo. Oh. Very well. Just remember, it is never wise to linger in the dark. So maybe we actually need to go to that light one first. Like... which I think was Honjo Bridge. So if we go to the light first and we obtain that curse, then we can face the darkness one instead. Which they gave us a hint about because they showed us the will-o-wisp at the park. What is this man? I'm here at Honjo Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. We'll observe. Oh, whoa! Wait, fine. I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. Uh-huh. Who are you? I haven't got grasped this guy yet. I think he's actually more like a flamboyant kind of, or I'm not sure. We're gonna have to figure it out. But this dude genuinely looks like a JoJo character. He does! Fish, thank you for the hydrate, and I shall stretch. Ooh, that felt good in the back. I appreciate you. Good stretch before we face whoever this is. If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He thought we were somebody else? Look at his buckle! Look at this character! He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Oh my god. Here we go, we gotta talk to him. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. Sure, why not? Let's tell him our name. Fine, I'm sure. Careful now, young man. It's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers. Jesus, you fucking... This dramatic dude. I kind of like him. We're not gonna have to kill him, are we? Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. I'm getting... You know what? I'm getting, like, Darkwing Duck vibes from this guy. Like, that dramatic kind of, you know... Or JoJo, like you said. Like, that dramatic swoosh of, like, he's just posing every 2 seconds. Everything he says is done in a dramatic way. Oh, to be this dramatic? He's going to die. No! You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So, I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. I want to be playing this guy instead. I don't trust Shogo at all, but this guy, I like. But didn't you just say not to... Never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Also, it feels like he was about to go into a VPN sponsorship spiel, right? Oh my god. Hold on, give me this dudes. The eccentric man that Shogo Okie ran into on Honjo Bridge. I really hope he's not a curse bearer. I so hope he's like the L of the series, right? Oh, come on, please, please. Give me a person to root for. I don't trust Shogo for a fucking second. What's the detective doing around here? He's definitely not an enemy stand user, probably. He has 7 curses now. Working, and that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. I'm looking for someone. Why should I tell you? Let's see what happens if I say I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? Nope, didn't think this through. We cannot. Let's see what happens if we say it. Will he know? I'm looking for the beckoning light. I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the beckoning light. The beckoning light. Aha, the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's right, a friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. Really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still some time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Do we talk to him more? Let's look at the bridge. Honjo Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. It doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. What, because he's a cool, good guy who's gonna take you down? Do it, Kai. I want to see it happen. I want our cowboy detective man over here to save the day. Can we hold hands? Let's spend time with him, right? I'm gonna try talking to him again anyway. Oh, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Sorry, I don't. I'm not a smoker. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? What do you mean? Oh, there's some more things for us to look at. We looked at the bridge, but not the other things. Hold on. Hardly anyone's around. Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. The other side is an industrial district, and further down the bridge is a temple from which it gets its name. Okay, I think that's it for looking at things. I can't move the screen around at all either. So we decide whether we move or let's try talking to him again. Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course. My work is top secret. I love this guy. Well, he's kind of telling us to leave. I guess we try to go? Maybe he leaves later. God, I love him. Our guy seemed to think he wasn't, like, involved, though, so... Richter will not let you curse his supple backside, nor his trustworthy hands. I wonder if he's super smart and knows already, like, not to leave our guy, just in case, you know? I wonder if he has any inklings. Let's try this area. We couldn't get past the darkness before, but there is another light. There's the lantern on the Soba thing, right? The Shimoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100-yen lighter someone threw away. Well, we found a lighter! I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Alright, guys. Let's save here and go back to the darkness. I don't think I need extra slots, really, because of what they do, but I'll just do them anyway. Just because it makes my brain feel better. Alright, onward to the dark. Or should we try giving the lighter to the crazy guy up here? No, let's leave Kai alone for now. I love him too much. I don't know if a lighter will work in the darkness, but whatever it is, I think it's still here. A cheap lighter I found lying around. It barely has any lighter fluid left. Oh, that's not a good sign. Well, we can try it, and it does say it barely has any left. Welcome back, Gen Z. We talked to a very wonderful character. If you missed him, I don't know, named Richter Kai. Kai is amazing. He's eccentric. He's a detective, private investigator, detective man. Super flamboyant. Love him dearly already. I really hope he's not a cursed character. Totally normal guy, yeah. We also just found a little lighter, so we're gonna try attempting the darkness thing again. If the same thing happens again, maybe we go back to Kai and see if he does something with the lighter, if we give it to him. Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? Sure. We're gonna try it again, guys. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Yeah, and then he absolutely shared some of what he is with us. Okay, so we got pulled into the dark again. Let's try our lighter. That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect, it works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something... Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Wait, he's running? Was he right here this whole time? This is my chance. I once again tested not pressing the button, and it pressed anyway. I've not pressed that button once. Whoa, except in the beginning. You know what? That's an activate the curse button. And I pressed that in the beginning because nothing was changing, and they said to activate, to press the LT thing for some reason. That is the only time I've pressed that button. Interesting. Did our dude actually curse her? Huh. Why? Don't let the fish win. Yeah, I will not press that button. Shogo can do that shit on his own. Fuck that shit. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 30% soul dregs. Holy shit. His curse must have something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Shogo has now killed 2 ? People. Yes, potentially 3, considering the indication about that button in the very beginning. You said this is comfy, this doesn't look comfy. It's a comfy murder mystery, supernatural shenanigans thing. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not doing the murdering. Though I am somewhat part of the dying for some reason. Oh, we can look up. Look at that. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I'd guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. So now we still have the 2 things. Okay, so now... Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? Right around Midorochi Park at the end of South Wargesu Street is the Taiko of Sugaru. So that's the drum. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. So that's the music. It should be around here. Okay. So we choose, and I guess there's only one route you can take in the end, like we just saw. Like, I don't know if there's any variations really yet. We had to do it in a very particular order, or we got murdered. Though there seems to be a chance that we could have accidentally not seen the detective guy, which would have been a damn shame, let me tell you. So do we want to go drums or music first? Drums, music, they seem very related. And of course, we probably don't run into both. Let's just go drums first, maybe? Midoricho Park. Oh. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Tsugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. Oh, am I supposed to do something for that? Huh. They're supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries. Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Hey, who's there? Whoa. Was there a way for me to move? Maybe I should have tested that first. Oh, you 2 are police officers. Like, he said he'd hide behind the tree. And honestly, I was waiting for him to hide because they didn't really give me like a mechanic that popped up that said what to do. Maybe there was something I was supposed to do with the screen though. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions, as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Ario. Ario? I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Newbie detective. We're running into a lot of detectives. And this old guy with the scaly mug is Chief Inspector Tetsui Tsutsumi. Tsutsumi is really hard to say. Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. Veteran detective. All kinds of detectives. I gotta peek. We met more people. The gruff police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midorichi Park. The fresh-faced police detective. Lucky. Good luck with the grocery shopping. You drive safe. I appreciate you hanging out, sweet one. Uh-oh, they're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Look at how he's talking. Look at the little thing. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hyaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately, that true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Doesn't sound like you're talking with your dog lips. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk with your dog lips. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry. Boss is the kind of caveman who thinks only a bar of soap... who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There's plenty of people like you. Ha, hear that, Aereo? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Look at his expressions. Aereo's got the funniest fucking expressions. Aren't you riled up? Jesus. I guess we keep talking to them. Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Ooh, he got really serious with that. Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho, Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? We just came here for the Taiko, right? Ah, that's right. The Taiko of Sugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of Sugaru, a clan of samurai. Aereo is acting all light, but I wonder if he was testing us just then. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. Are they letting me off? I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Something wrong? You're free to go. I tried with that. What is that? Aereo, what is with those expressions, buddy? I'll leave. The detective showed no sign of leaving. I don't have conclusive proof that they're curse bearers either. The risk is too high for me to stick around talking with them for them long. It's interesting that all 3 detectives that we've run into have refused to leave first. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay, I'm glad we went there first. Komagata High School, front gates. Here I am at Komagata High School. Let's see here. Ah! Oh, it's a high school girl. Someone's there! Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch! I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? Look at her face! Look at her face! Oh, the expressions in this are so good. Before we talk to her, let's finish looking at the thing. The school gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. A large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. It's even more imposing in the dark. Wow, a second-story gymnasium, huh? The school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the Fool's Procession. It's now at the center of the quiet residential area. Alright, we got an file update. That's good. Okay, I think we... Ooh, we can always go so far up. I think that's all we needed to ask. I guess we can think before we talk to her. A student appearing suddenly at the location of the Fool's Procession late at night. Clearly something unusual is going on, and it involves the curse. I can't write it off as coincidence. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well... I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. I'm not pressing that button. Hey, wait. What the fuck, man? A curse? Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. What the fudge, man? I did not expect him to so coldly just kill anybody walking away from him. Without any proof that that was a curse. The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 36% soul dregs. That means he just killed somebody who knew about the curses but didn't have one, right? What the fudge? Shogo? Ha. I killed her. Nice. She was a curse bearer. Oh, maybe she was? I thought it would be a higher thing if she was a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? Shogo, holy fuck shit. Fuck tots, man. Like, Jesus. Calm your shit. Paranormasight. Hold on, Rev, I just saw your thing. Paranormasight be like, our enemies are experienced hitmen. They'll try to blend in with the crowd. Watch out, anyone could be a stand user. Enemy stand users. That is in live Twitch chat in the Discord, if you guys so wish to look. Shogo got no fucking chill. No chill! First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Hi, Crimson. Happy Friday. You don't know the bullshit we've been through tonight. You don't even know. Holy shit. Those squircles really drove us to the edge. They've gone too far. And now we've gone too far. To be clear, I have not pressed the kill button once. As the one with the controller, every time in the corner they put like this, hey, press this for the curse. I have left my fingers off of that button, and yet everybody has ended up dead. So I can successfully yell at Shogo for being a fucking jerk. We're following this guy who went to the park with her late at night. Somehow one of them cursed the other, or almost cursed the other, but either way, it somehow got onto her. We don't know. Shogo's not really a reliable narrator. He seems to be having memory issues. And something happened before this night even took place. But we ended up in an anime-style kill game where we have this curse that was supposedly on Yoko first. We're not quite sure. Shogo seems to have a lot of issues. I agree. He seems to have, like, he knew her for a month. He just met her at the park. He seems to have had a crush on her. He claims to us, anyway, in his head, that he's killing everybody now because basically if you gather enough souls in your curse object, you can do the rite of resurrection and resurrect somebody. And she's dead, so I'm not sure. That is, I think, the second thick quote tonight. Yeah, Shogo has now murdered 3 people to resurrect a girl he's known for a month. Exactly. And we're not even clear if he was the one who actually murdered the girl or not. Yeah, he just killed a high school girl. He didn't even know she had a curse. She was just like, I gotta go, and she tried to run away. She didn't even want to interact with him, and he just outright killed her. This guy is my favorite character. We found a random private investigator. He, interestingly enough, he didn't walk away. He decided to stay at the bridge. Him and the 2 detectives that we ran into, Jun Ario and Tetsuo Tsutsumi, none of them walked away from us. We had to walk away first. So, good. I hope that they stay smart and don't walk away from our protag-kun, because we are literally behind the lens of a mass murderer at this point. Yep, the JoJo references are real good for tonight. Nope, we kill people who walk away from us with magic curse fish. Yes. That's a good way to sum it all up. Well, let's do a quick, like, save. Not that I need to. We really get, like, dragged in. Whoa, I don't like that face, whatever that is. Okay, guys, we gotta pick a spot. I don't know where to go first in this particular case. Goku Bridge. We'll just pick one. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry, this is so sudden. But I've got to ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? Oh no. Oh no, what is this bullshit? We're about to die, aren't we? Oh, what? Ugh. Oh, is this the foot washing one? We went on such a long tangent, I'd already forgotten which location was which. I could have looked first. Why would he out himself as a curse bearer like that? Don't tell me it has something to do with activating his curse. I will not wash your feet. I refuse. Should we talk to him, or let's try talking to him, even if it leads to a death. We'll just come back and try the other location first. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. I gotta be careful. How should I respond here? Let's play dumb. What's that? The hell's that? You took too long to answer. Huh? Plus, you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. I knew it. You're a curse bearer too. You can stop trying to hide it now. Not that you were doing a very good job. Damn it. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namagaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. I don't trust this guy for 2 seconds. I mean, I don't trust our guy, but I don't trust this guy either. Young man encountered at Ryogoku Bridge. He didn't hide the fact that he was a curse bearer. Yeah, I agree, Fish. Chat. I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. In the curse of the foot washer, they agreed to wash the foot of the thing and it kept coming back, right? And then they moved away and it never returned. Are we supposed to disagree? Okay, hear me out. I think we're supposed to disagree, but I kind of want to continue the conversation anyway, just to get lore. So let's do it. And if we die, whatever. Fine. Chat away. The foot washing mansion. I thought that YouTube channel got shut down. It's a weird story. Hold on. Just as a quick overview for everybody who missed the beginning. We won't read the whole thing, but just as like a point to look at. Where's our foot washing mansion? So it was basically like a foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. Wash, it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. That's all we got. If we die, we die. What do we lose? Shogo? Yeah. True. And do we care? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not really on his side here. It is really funny for me when I'm and this has happened in quite a couple different games before, even like most notoriously mouth-washing, right? But when you're in the viewpoint of a character that you are absolutely not rooting for, you're just like, fuck it, man. Let's see what happens. True, Crimson. No, we got a hint from Yoko in the very beginning that the legends that are might not be exactly what happened. They could have been variations that got passed down and like changed. So there is a little bit of, they already told us that these might not be exact. However, we do know there's foot, there's something about foot and foot washing, and that there is something that has to do with a command. So that's all we know. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Let's look around first. Is this his curse echo? He said it was the foot washing mansion. Is that why there are only legs? The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi Bakarocho in Chuo City. Alright, file's updated. Oh, I can look at surroundings too. The canal where the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere. But now there's no trace of it left. Oh, and we didn't look at him yet. A young man, probably younger than me. Maybe a college student? This guy is quite the bold character. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. Alright, let's do the talking. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? I actually want his sweater too, Rev. I'm glad you said it. I was thinking the same exact thing. That looks like a comfy-ass cool sweater. Join forces to gather soul dregs? Yep. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than do it all yourself. How would that be effective, man? That's just fuckery. We're in a Highlander situation here. All you're thinking is like ultimately betraying each other. Foot washing among the cherry blossoms yields, in time, sweet harvest. Fruit by the foot. Shut up, I love that. Think about it. We could split the work, and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Well, I guess we don't know if it is a true Highlander situation, do we? We don't know if there's enough souls to go around to, like, both have the right. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Oh well, we'll have to test it. And I can't do that alone either. I see. Guys, what do we do? Okay, well there can't actually be a good way to do this. So even if we agree... No... I mean... I don't agree with what this dude's doing to begin with. Okay, listen. I really don't trust him and I doubt we'll get 2 revivals. Yeah, on top of which, I don't even trust what Shogo's doing, and I don't agree with it. I've not pressed that button once, like I said. I'm just gonna be like... Right, exactly. We're gonna have 2 people mass murdering, even if it does actually take place. This is going nowhere. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Look at those eyes! Holy shit! Well, you're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 67%. Oh, shit, am I? Okay, I must have misread that before. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me! I'll call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you... What the... Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Oh, it's the voice the whole time? Damn it. I'm okay with a Shogo death. Shogo Oki, deceased. You know I get an achievement every time we get killed by a different person? I probably missed the last achievement. so not on Shogo's side. It's a real shame, really. Oh no, Shogo died. That curse echo is so fucking unfair. Yeah, though technically ours is really unfair too. Hi, Corey. Welcome in. I don't know if you've heard of this game, but we are playing a character that I absolutely do not get behind. So, you know, we're just here to see the story. If you don't cover your ears in anticipation, it just kills you. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that with the foot one. But in our case, ours is really unfair too. If you just walk away, like that girl who just tried to run away, dead. The only thing worse than supernatural mass murder is unregulated supernatural mass murder. Indeed. Corey, no, it's too good. No. At least Shogo's isn't you don't preemptively deal with it, you're screwed. True. But what are you going to do? Just stand there until he walks away first? It's a standoff at that point, right? Floating thighs and death. My, Skittle. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please with the conversation with Yutaru. Very well. Remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Wait, we have a way? Do we? I mean, besides walking away. Oh, we have a way? I have a cursed stone and a yen later. Sorry, 100 yen later. That was the better way of saying that. True, Fish. Though I guess if you just, I mean, yeah, we can't. Our guy doesn't have a way. I'm curious if, I don't think that's a good idea. If I don't make a clean escape, it might cost me my life. Besides, I might still be able to take soul dregs from him. Oh, so we have to try again. Well, in this particular case, a chat between two curse bearers. What's he trying to pull? I guess what we should do is agree with it, and then he's probably just gonna kill him when the guy tries to walk away. All right, let's talk. What do you want? Okay, so this is him cutting straight to the chase. Will you join forces? I really love the character design and expressions in this. This is such good art. Okay, so he's asking to work together. We're completely peaceful and trustworthy. Yes, we are. At least the Skittle watching is. But oh boy, is Shogo not. Shogo is not. And this game kind of forces you to help Shogo succeed in his mass murder escapades. So they're talking about doing it, and let's try fine this time instead. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. Good to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Uh-oh. Alright, I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%. But don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any of your own, have you? I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Whoa! How am I, the little mouse with the mediocre decision-making abilities, able to save him in this situation? You gotta be kidding me. Huh, I'll call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. How do we... Are we supposed to be able to do something here? What are you? What the? Is this voice a curse echo? And then he's like particularly strong, plugged in your ears. Huh. So we tried the only other option we had there. And the guy gave us a clue, but I'm not quite sure what he meant. My, Skittle, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. Well, there is a really funny thing you can do. Is it... What? What's the funny thing? Just poke him or wash the feet? Wait, could we have pressed the feet? There's mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? You have a way to evade curses. Turning the... Wait, turning the volume down? Like in the game? Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. We can turn voice volumes down. No. Oh, that's stupid. No. Guys, remember the voice volume bar? That does absolutely nothing because there's no voices? Oh my god, that's fucked. No! Oh my god, this game is wild. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh, it won't let me... Do I have to... Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's see if it works. This is so stupid. I mean, it's lovely. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like, no. All right, let's get into the conversation. This is going nowhere, because why not? It ends the same way either way. That's the amount of soldier. Let's see what happens. Shogo just like shows off how many people he's killed. I see, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. It's not speaking, you're right. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. Huh? A voice? I don't hear any voice. Oh my god! Sorry, I had to pause to laugh and take a drink of water. Just to relish this game design. This gorgeous game design. It's so good so far. So goddamn ridiculous. What? There's no way. And yet here he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaru, your curse won't work on me. Rob! Hello, Rob. Hello, Raiders. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. What were you playing tonight, friend? I appreciate the raid so much. We are just having a comfy, not with an P, but with an F, comfy Friday night, playing a supernatural horror game, following an absolute jerkwad of a pro tag, Shogo, who found himself in an anime-style death game and decided to go along with it to try to resurrect a girl he's only known for a month and might have been trying to kill him too, or maybe he killed her, who knows? There's a lot of unreliable narrators going on. It is a wild and good time, though. Hi. What's up? I was playing Mina the Hollower. Ooh, I don't know that. I'm gonna have to look that one up. How was it? Did you have a good time? Well, welcome in, guys. And Rob, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You are absolutely welcome to stick around and enjoy the shenanigans, but also get all the after-stream self-care in that you need to. Just as we beat an enemy stand user using the option menus, I know! To be clear, guys, what you're about to see, for everybody who just came in, is that we died a couple times to this guy, only to be told it's the voice of the... each person, each curse user has a curse that curses each other, and ours is when people walk away from us, we can murder them. To be very clear, I have not once pressed the murder button, but Shogo, this asshole, has pressed it every time. I have no control over him. That said, to save him in this scenario, we had to go to options and turn down the voice volume. The whole time we were like, why is there a voice volume? I've heard no voices. I've had to read everybody's dialogue up to this point. But no, it turned off the voice of the curse. That would have murdered us. And now Shogo lives. He has no trigger discipline. He has none. None. He's just murdering everybody. I'm uploading last pages. Nice, Mike. Doing all the good art. It's a new game from the devs of Shovel Knight. Yo, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Yutaro, your curse will not work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. Oh no. We know exactly what Shogo's about to do. He said, get the hell out of here. He's gonna make him run away and then murder him. You son of a... Fine. I'll just be on my way then. You see that curse button? I will not press that curse button. I refuse. But mark my words. I'll make you regret this. Ah. Gah. Why? How is this? You just killed that kid, Shogo. Oh, okay, I see where I was reading this wrong. We gained 20%, but that's not our total. I was reading, my dyslexia was at work. Okay. So if we were at 60, wait, he said 67? So now we're at 87. Him, his sweater, and his supple backside, all cursed. I mean, in this one instance, yeah. Well, I guess there was the guy with the... No, actually. The guy we killed in the park was not a curse user, so that would have made no damn sense. We killed that guy, though he would have killed us if we walked away from him. When he walked away from us, he died for no reason. Well, there we go, guys. We've murdered somebody. 13% left seems awkward. Well, you know, this kid's willy-nilly killing everybody. You don't actually get that much percentage of drugs unless you kill a curse user. If you kill a normal person, which he has done, he has killed normal, non-curse users, by the way. If you kill a normal person, you only get like 1%. I guess we're going over here. Yeah, he's just not taking chances, Fish. She's killing everybody who walks away. The only ones who have survived so far are the detectives, because they did not walk away. But those detectives must be out and about, like, finding dead bodies everywhere tonight. Because this is literally within a couple hours. All of this happened after midnight on the same day. Cop died for no reason, Cornor. It's the leading cause of death in the city. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However... Hold on. Let's do a quick check of our files. The Yasuda Gardens one was... That was Rico Bridge. Which one was Yasuda Gardens? We just did... No, we didn't do Tycho yet. Oh, this one. The Evergreen Beach. Now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. And really, this is a weird... This was one of my favorite and weirdest mysteries that he was searching for. Because it was like, everybody called it, like, there was a beautiful beech tree that never, you know, leaves never fell. And they always stayed green, so they called it the Evergreen Beach. And it says, however, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves is nothing out of the ordinary. This has led to people say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Not that we need to save, but I guess we save real quick. I don't like that weird person behind us in the safe thing. Feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Is there anything else for us to look at? Oh, we got more ability to move around. Everything just says surroundings, though. Whoa! Okay, I see how it is. I see it. So, have you decided what you're going to do? Oh, the zoom in is crazy. Why are we going towards your lips? With your... What the fuck, man? Shogo, chill. Oh, so precious. Curse? Stone? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. Oh, we should turn voices back on. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in the reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. All right. Dang, guys. Okay, hold on. Because even if it gets us killed later, I want the voice volume back on, just for funsies. A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Assuming she's honest, we could hand it over and kill her when she leaves right after. Not really. If we hand it over, we don't have the ability to kill anybody who walks away from us. She still has the ability to kill us, though. Yeah. The curse stone goes, so does the curse. The curse power. Thank God there's nobody said, I mean, Shogo would have killed them for experience, right? I feel like he would have. Examine every pore in her face. I know that was such a, like, damn zoom in. Let's do a think. Let's have a think. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. Alright, let's try talking. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? That expression she just gave. Sure, go on. We can do about curse stones or introduce yourself. Let's try to introduce... She might just kill us for this, but let's see if we can get her name real quick. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shogo. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, all right? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? Shogo's like, what are feelings, man? I haven't felt sorry for a damn person I've killed. Seven. So is she counting down? If you take my curse stone, what are you gonna do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. Oh, she's counting down. Hi, Honjo. How you doing? Happy Friday, friend. Shogo remorse? Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. He's like, huh? Why? Why would you feel remorseful? I'm just killing everybody. I'm almost on her side. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like she's just like, she doesn't want to kill people. So she's like, but I'll kill the people killing other people. Well, actually, she's trying to give us a way out of it, isn't she? Without killing anybody. If she's telling the truth. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly stripped naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. Careful there, Shogo. Shogo's like, if I just get naked in front of this lady, maybe the curse will... Since we examined the surroundings, we would have filled that condition, maybe. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. She'd have a right to kill you, buddy. Plus, I'd look like a creep. Exactly. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I even got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I get to do things over. Ah, haha, I see. They're giving us a hint there, aren't they? Let's let the murder happen first. Yeah, the only thing we've done is look around. We are under trees, technically, around trees. It kind of seems to be indicating we should let the death happen, which is okay with me, because we get an achievement for it, and then figure out how to stop it. But let's get some more lore. The Rite of Resurrection. You want soul dregs. That means you're after the Rite of Resurrection, too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it. So tell me. Yeah, Shogo's like, sure, man, I've only been killing people for like a girl I barely knew and barely talked to, so why not? Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5. She's counting down after we ask questions, which is interesting. I don't know if that's actually just saying time has passed, or if it has something to do with us speaking. I'm just gonna keep getting lore. There's not a checkmark on any of these, so we can actually continue these, and I forgot that. I really love how surprised Shogo was that she might feel bad about killing him if she learned his name. I know! This fucker! There was an April Fool's Magic the Gathering card with the ability Denim Walk. it couldn't be blocked if your opponent was wearing jeans. Officials had to adjudicate whether taking off your pants during a match would count as an instant action or an interrupt. I fucking love that. That's hilarious. Introduce yourself. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Damn, that's Dommy vibes. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? Ugh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. 4. Okay, none of these are done. So, shit. Which one do we want to continue? Let's try Curstone. Oh, Resurrection? Huh. What would get the funnest lore? Let's try both. We have time for both. Can you take soul drugs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul drugs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty? You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 3. No, hold on a sec. Let's do a think first. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I can make her leave, though. Not while she has the upper hand. All I could think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it. There's no way I could counteract after she curses me. As I said respectfully, she could curse me. What's your name, woman? Expression of unutterable wariness and disgust. I know, they're doing her expressions so well. They're so very creepy, too. How do you know you haven't really set off my curse? Haven't already set off my curse? Look at that little smile. Go on then. Use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about the student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Look at those eyes. 2. She's just like doing that parental style countdown. Like 3, 2, 1. Fuck you. Jesus. But I don't want to kill you. That's what people say, right? When they talk about killing people? Yeah, Shogo just pretending to be human for a second. Like, I can't blame her, really. Oh, hold on. I should really do the think thing, just in case it gives us a clue. All I can think is to make her use her curse. Damn it. Oh, this is the same thing. Okay. I think the hint they already gave us is watch how her curse activates first. And then when we come back in, like, do something. We can keep asking about any of these, really. Let's try the Rite of Resurrection. Wow. He's not saying anything. She's not saying anything. Oh. My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the first and second graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. Wow, he sounds like the opposite of Shogo, really. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Shogo's like, I'm uncomfortable because you're speaking to somebody who's not me at all. Oh, that's enough for you. Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you. 1. Yeah, she has a better reason, right? She has a better reason, for sure. Normal human conversation. Clearly you can see that you deserve to die. Well, sure, anyone can see that. The crazy thing is, she's not even trying to kill us. All we literally need to do is hand her our curse stone. Now, she could be lying, but I have this feeling that she isn't, which is the funniest part. Man, I'd be so fucked if I ever got trapped in Death Gate. I would lose the moment this lady showed up. It depends on what the stakes are. Like, I would have just put the curse stone down. I wouldn't have even joined in. I'd have been like, okay, here, dead body. I'll just leave it next to you and wait for the ambulance for my friend and fuck all this shit, you know? I mean, in this particular instance, he didn't need to do this. All I can think of, okay. Yeah, so we're just still doing the same thing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do the Rite of Resurrection. I liked hearing her stuff. You still won't hand it over. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. That's a fire dude. No! Fire? It's so hot it burns. So that's what it was. Ah! That guy, damn it, he must have been following me. But it's already too late. Could we have looked around for him? For help? Okay, hold on. So we got 2 things. Kai, our favorite detective man ever, is in the territory. My, Skittle. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please for the conversation with the lady. Alright, so it's activated by... Okay, I'm not quite sure I gathered how it was activated. I might have actually skipped a line. The hot kind. Yeah, it's fire, the hot kind. I do have a lighter? She was counting down. Yeah, like a... Very well. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing himself, so you must react for him. Okay, so the only thing I can think of there is that before she counts to 0, we need to find the detective guy? But, like, we never saw him before, so unless the man's like a monkey hanging in a tree. Let's just do surroundings. It feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The public hall's also on the grounds. I think we just read this before. So we can examine her. A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Okay, so we've already done that. Can we... Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we just need to talk to her until we see the guy who followed us. We can bring out our own fire. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Okay, so we can at least start this part. Maybe the hidden piano player can help us. Yeah. There is some heavy piano going on, isn't there? So we know it's a fire thing. I'm not quite sure. Hold on. It sells a tiny bit of fuel. Throw it away? Oh, that's a weird thing. But the one guy was looking for a lighter before. Huh? Throw away this lighter? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that now? Yes, really. Throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. 100 yen lighter discarded. Hmm? Oh, so having fuel on us really made the difference? I mean, I thought it had might have something to do with the lighter for some reason, but I didn't think it was because of that. What did you just do? Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. Oh my god, look at her face! These expressions are so good. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... How could you? I'm not pressing the button. Ah. And yet, there goes Shogo again. Look at that face. He just murdered that lady. Now Shogo's gonna kill a mourning mother. Yep. Ugh. This can't be my Shuichi. The curse stone on the Whispering Canal has gained 25% soul dregs. Wait, doesn't that mean we're over the number? Also, we know that Kai's following us. Wait a minute. We know from the last time that Kai's following us. Yo! Ooh, that was too close for comfort. Was that just coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself from her curse, she immediately panicked and ran away, fortunately for me. If she'd kept her cool and stayed, we would have been at a stalemate. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ah! Did we just die by curse stone? Story chart unlocked. Ooh, did this just unlock different variations of the story? Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Ikie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstance, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Files updated. Oh, it's probably under gameplay guide, isn't it? Well, this thing just gets annoying to... Yep, We got the... There's so many locations we still haven't gotten, or like things we haven't looked at. Certain circumstances. Can't get around that. Yep, yep. Gonna get my own curse stone just to resurrect that lady. I mean... Right? I'll find it eventually. He just told us the information. I don't really need it now. And by the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? I just got an achievement called Night Terrors. Play the game in the middle of the night. You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you'll be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. Wait, what? What thing? What thing? However, like with the lighter in voice earlier, Shogo Ikie has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Ikie has killed with his curse? Oh. Oh no. Okay. I think so. So let's make a mental note. I am convinced he somehow killed Yoko because I pressed the same button that is the curse button. It didn't tell me it was a curse, but it offered me to press it. So I think he killed Yoko. Then he killed that one guy. The office guy who came to us in the park. Help me get the right number if I'm missing somebody. He killed the random person in the dark. We never saw them. He killed the girl, the high school girl. He killed the smart college student. I was just mostly commenting on his glasses and his like anime lifting of them. Glasses college student on the bridge, and he killed the lady in the park just now. So that's 6. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing somebody else that he killed so far? I don't think so. Office guy, unseen guy, random girl, sweater guy, nice lady, and possibly Yoko. Yes. Oh, we can't even say. We can't even say 6, so we gotta say 5. Have you determined how many people Shogo Ukie has killed with his curse? Well, I didn't press the button. Yeah, 6 doesn't seem to be an option. I just looked and saw. He killed me and you just ignored it. No, Gen Z. Is that how you became the Skelly? I'll say 5. I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 5. Ooh, we did get it. Aha, that is correct. I'm pleased to see you have such a solid grasp of events. I think you will be just fine. Answer the storyteller's question correctly. We got an achievement. Now, had I pressed the button instead that whole time for each death, I wonder if it would have been on me and not him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wondering if that answer would have been different. This game is like that kind of fuckery, so I'm curious. Yeah, Crimson, interesting. Please continue the story at your leisure. From the story chart screen. Let's check out the screen. It is midnight, so this is probably a good stopping point. And yet I feel like this is really... Oh, and look, it's just him. I wonder if we can play it from everybody else's perspective too. There was a branch off right here. Before her death? Or was it before the other guy's death? Will we see if there's any other branch offs? I'm really curious. I'm gonna, just for our sake, Shogo Ukie is with Yoko Fukunaka at the Kinshibari Park, searching for one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. His interest in the occult starts to grow as he learns more about it from Yoko. So if we don't press that button, does she still die? I'm curious. I want to go to right here. Something's happening to Yoko and see what happens. We'll end after that, but I just want to test this theory. What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. So we're just talking to her normally. She does this. Yoko, are you okay? What's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. Why? And she starts screaming. Yoko, Yoko! It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Keep yelling her name. Huh, what? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Should I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's all right. That feels like such like a Phoenix Wright sort of moment with that sound. It's all right. There's nothing there. She's still screaming. Yoko! Interesting. That is the branching moment. Okay. So instead of looking around and actually, yes, stop panicking. Objection. Okay. Okay. That's really cool. So next time we play this, we're going to start from there and see what changes, if anything. Does she still die? Because the interesting thing when this happened was that at that same moment when I twisted, like instead of yelling her name over and over again or trying something else, we twisted around and we were told to like press that left trigger on the controller, which ends up being the curse trigger you find out later. So does she still get cursed? It's a mystery. Yoko, I'm terrified. Shoujo, overruled. Next time is next week, correct? Since tomorrow is Dead Space. Yes, it won't. This will not continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're continuing Dead Space, which is my first time playing Dead Space, but second stream of it. I'm terrified, but also excited. I really want to know where the story goes. Also, because I'm on a shifting schedule, what we'll have is it'll be like tomorrow stream, and then Sunday I'm off, and then Monday and Tuesday we have more. So I haven't quite decided exactly what Monday and Tuesday are going to be yet. Oh, I forgot. I gotta probably save. Saving's probably smart. It did say in this game that you can just like leave whenever you want to. This game is wild. I'm really excited to play more of it, honestly. Maybe the 7 mysteries of Honjo are the friends we made along the way. You mean the friends we killed along the way? Because everybody's dead, except for Private Investigator Man. Yeah, because all the friends we made dead, baby. Yeah, we sure did make a lot of dead. That we sure did do. That's a fun game, though. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight and experiencing it with me, because holy shit. I was going to say the body shoujo left in his wake, but that works too. I mean, let me see if anybody's even playing this game. Let me see. Also, what are the other games I have to continue right now? It's, shoot, my brain just went blank. I've been here too long. Everything's blending. Oh, Witness, of course. What was I thinking? Of course it's The Witness. So we got The Witness, we got this game, and we got Dead Space. So one of those will be on Monday or Tuesday. I might have a game on Monday that I'm playing, that I'm playing a little different. just as a one-off. We'll see. If not, it'll be in the Discord. We'll put it in the Discord. I haven't decided to stop playing 8 Fish. I'm just not sure if I'm going to play it on stream. I'm just not sure yet because it is certain long games I'm willing to commit to on stream. That one is a very long game. And the fights, as fun as they are extremely, like, it's really hard to chat while doing them. So I'm deciding. I haven't actually continued on my own yet. I'm still deciding whether I'm continuing on my own or doing it on stream. But sometimes when a game goes too long, and I did the same thing with Disco Elysium, unfortunately, and that one was just because it was way too hard to catch people up after a very particular point. I was like, I love this game, but I'm going to have to stop streaming it and maybe finish on my own at some point. We'll see. I haven't fully decided, but I'm probably going to finish that one on my own. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll still stream it. We'll see. I love the characters. It's so much fun. Hold, please. Let me check this. This game was wild. It's kind of an older game, though. I wonder if anybody even is. Not that I should. I guess if I jump on anybody who's playing it, I might get spoiled. Somebody is playing the second game, The Mermaid's Curse, which is also what I want to play after this if I like this. Disco Elysium feels like a better game for like a video playthrough than a stream. It does. There's certain ones that are like that, honestly. I'm even a little afraid The Witness might take too long, but the nice thing about The Witness is there's nothing to catch up people on. If you just want to chill and watch somebody try to solve puzzles and try to solve them along with them, maybe, like, then that's what you're doing. Basically, the only thing through it is experience, and we'll see if I have to, like, I'm basically just kind of using the stream to force myself to try to finish the whole thing as a challenge. You know, I'm considering it like a mini challenge. But as far as, like, certain other ones, they do feel like there's so much that goes into them. They get so convoluted and they get so long. And when it comes to like 30, 40 or 50 or plus, you know, to that, it becomes, I don't know, to me, who likes to experience a story with people, by the end of it, I feel like people aren't really, you might have missed a stream or two and then you missed the story and you're not experiencing the things with me the same way. And I guess that's what I love about streaming, experiencing a story together or experiencing something together in the form of puzzle torture, if we're going to talk about The Witness too. Let me see. I might have some friends on. Let me just do a little flash. I don't think that nobody was playing this. Somebody is playing the sequel, but that would just be even more spoilers. So let's see what we got. We got somebody playing Paralives. Oh, we have the one guy continuing the Seance of Blake Manor. Did he not finish that before? I thought he was at the end. When we jumped on him before. The seance is tonight, is his thing. He's on the end. He's on the end. You know what? Why not? Let's jump on, I can never say it. Samhain? Samhain? Why can I never say it? I don't fucking know. Let's jump on him. He was cute. He had like that cool... The ghoul guy. Yeah, the ghoul guy. My supple back ready for cursing me. Revlet, thank you for hanging out tonight, sweet one. You guys are adorable and amazing. You don't have to stick around for the raid if you don't want to, but it does get you some extra rainbow beans, and we get to show some love. And we shall be here tomorrow for Dead Space time. For crying. Please keep me company. I will cry. That game is so terrifying. It's fun, but Jeebus is terrifying. I'm not scared. No, I'm not scared. It's fine. Did I set it? I think we set it. We're good. We're prepared. We're ready. Guys, thank you again. Have a wonderful Friday night. Hopefully your Saturday is good. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye, guys. And that's it. We're done for now. It's time to go live your life. Go on. Be brave. Be silly. Make mistakes. Make magic. And next time life gets just a little bit too serious, come sit by my fire again, friend, and we'll play a game. See you soon, kitties.